Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the second session of Pilates today. You guys are all enjoying the weather. 20 degrees out there. Lovely spring day. Right, as mentioned before, we're going to go into a bit of a more challenging session this afternoon. So yeah, let's go for warm-up. Onto our backs, as always. Elongation through the spine. Nice and long. Reach to the wall, point your toes, couple of big breaths, diaphragmatics. We all know what diaphragmatic breathing is now. Pressure on the sides of the ribs. Breathe in. Let's go another one. Right, let's bring those palms, the hands down to the side, palms down, drag the feet under the bum. Feet together, knees together, lower back rotations. Nice and gentle. Not actually pushing the knees down, just allowing them to rotate and fall. Shoulders stay imprinted. Get your breathing going. There's a couple of challenging movements today. We will progress one of the movement, the side leg lying, to side kneeling, which could be challenge. Give it a go. Okay. Knees to chest. Bum to floor. Pull, push, rock and roll. Couple more. Right, hamstring whips. So one leg slightly bent, just whip the knee towards the chest. Make sure your hips stay straight and on the ground. Lower back does not lift. Keep your breathing in. Other leg. Couple more. Just mobilizing, dynamic movement as a warm-up. You never want to do static stretching. Okay, so let's come on to the bum. We're going to take right arm, left hand on hip, right arm. We're going to drive across the body. Pause for 2-3 seconds and bring it back. Let me do 3 of them. Head goes in the spine, drive to the palm of the hand. Open up those ribs, intercostal system, and release. Right hand on hip, left arm across. Head with spine. One more. Lovely. Right, up we come. Nice gentle wrap rounds. So work through the spine, rotation. Weight and heels, as you know. Head, hips and eyes follow rotation. Couple more, just warming up. Okay, good. 2 or 3 controlled roll downs, soft knees. Chin on chest, hands run along the quads, past the kneecaps, drop to floor. Nice hammy stretch, lower back. Big breath in. Articulate spine up slowly to ceiling. And again, chin to chest. Breathe out as you go down, drop gently to floor. Breathe in at the bottom. Hang in the mid-back. Arms, head, hands, limp. Let's go one more. Good luck. Big breath in. Chin to chest, run down, past the knees. Drop to floor gently. Soft knees always. Weight and heel. Big breath in. Breathe out. Round, round, round that back. And relax. Excellent. Right, grab some water. We're going to start. So series 5, we're going to go straight into series 5, all 5 in one go. So we'll go through it slowly. We're not going to have any rest in between each one. So all 5 in one go. So hundreds, roll-ups, single leg stretch, double leg stretch, crisscross. This is really going to set our trunk up, activate all those muscles, get that rotation and get the hips moving, get the shoulder blades moving, get your breathing in. Okay. So let's start hundreds. Okay, we'll start tabletop and then we'll go 45 degrees with legs, those who can. The same with the roll-up. If you can always do the roll-up, we'll start 45 tabletop and then extend into long legs. Single legs the same, double leg. If you're struggling with single, stick to single and crisscross. Right, let's go. So prepare. Palms down, neck and chin nice and neutral, shoulders are back. Big breath in, pelvic tilt. So ribs and hips knit together. Big breath in, breathe out, tabletop and come into flexion. So we start tabletop legs, pushing onto the trampoline, into the scapula. Big breath in, nice long neck. Breathe out. For 5, breathe in. Remember, scapula is down. For those who can, extend those legs, pull the toes to the knees. Blow that candle up. Couple more. And release. Big breath in, breathe out, tabletop, drop and leg, one leg at a time. Excellent, hundreds. Right, straight into roll-ups. We'll start 45 degrees and then we'll progress to long legs. Big breath in. Keep your shoulders on the ground, pelvic tilt, tabletop legs. Arms go behind, so you're prepared. Your lower back is tight to the mat. Right, big breath in. You breathe out, arms come to chest. Hold. Breathe in. Breathe out, slowly back. Let's do one more tabletop. For those who are staying in tabletop, keep going. Those who can, we drop the legs long. Breathe in. Pelvic tilt. Nice long neck, scapula down. Breathe in. And breathe out. Right, let's progress. Drop the legs long. Pull your toes to your knees. So dorsiflexion. Quads tight, bum tight. Get your legs together. Pelvic tilt. Breathe in. And up. Round up to the ceiling. Reach to your toe. Keep that scoop. Okay, come back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Articulate. Pelvic tilt. Slowly back. We're going to go for 5. Big breath in. Tilt pelvis. Round up. Stretch to the legs. Keep the scoop. Come back. Breathe in. Pelvic tilt. Down we go. Nice and slow. A couple more. Breathe in. Pelvic tilt. And up. Reach. Vertical. Breathe in. Tilt the tailbone under. Slowly articulate spine down. Breathe in. One more. Breathe out. Reach. Breathe in. Breathe out. Round that spine down. And relax. Excellent. Good. So, single leg stretch. Okay. So, same as 100 setup. Big breath in. Neck and chin neutral. Palms are down. Pelvic tilt. Legs come tabletop. Breathe out. Flexion. Okay, so you prepare. Scapula down. Hand grabs the outside of the knee. Long neck. Big breath in. 20. Point your toes. Pull the knees to the torso. 10 more. The legs nice and low for those who can. 8, 19 and 20. Legs tabletop. Big breath in. Breathe out, relax, and one leg at a time. Excellent. So for those who find that a challenge, stick to single leg. Just be mindful of low back. If you feel a low back on double leg stretch, go to single. So double leg stretch. Okay, same as 100 sets up. Big breath in. Palms down, neck and chin neutral. Breathe out, prepare. Pelvic tilt, legs up, tabletop, and come into flexion. Right, so your movement is you're breathing in as you bring your hands together above the crown of the head, point the toes, breathe out. We go 10. Watch your chin, keep it long, don't pull it into your chest. Breathing. One more. 2 more. Last one. And relax. Big breath in. Breathe out. Drop the upper body and one leg at a time. Good. Right, crisscross. So again, we'll start the regress one. Legs in tabletop, and then we'll extend to progress to leg extensions. Right. Palms down. Neutral neck and chin, shoulders back. Big breath in. Prepare. Pelvic tilt. Legs come up, tabletop. Flexion, hands behind, remember, armpit to knee. We go 10 with the legs up. Breathe in, just the trunk, 2. Keep your chin up. Right, that's 10 with the legs up. We're going to go legs nice and long. Big breath in, breathe out. 10 again. Keep your elbows wide. Knees together, big breath in, breathe out, drop the upper body and the legs. Wow. What a burn. Right, so series 5, done. So start to challenge yourself by doing them all in one go. You really do get that deep burn. And again, it's that flow you're looking for. One leads into the other. Okay, so keep practicing. Series 5. Grab some water. Oof. Okay. So we're going to go into side leg lying. So side leg lying, again, we're going to progress this today. We've done the one with the arm as an anchor, the arm on the side, and we're going to progress the actual movement to a side kneeling today. Right, so let's go on to the side. Right, okay, side leg lying. Nice length through the body. Head is on bicep. We're going to start with the arm as an anchor, and then we're going to progress. So, it's all about creating space between rib and hip, so last rib and hip. So you lift, big breath in, shoulder blades back and down, breathe out, create space. Okay. Big breath in again, breathe out, bring those legs up. So I've got that space, got my legs up, my toes are long and pointed. Okay, we're going to do 5 sweeps, 5 back circles, 5 forward circles. Big breath in and sweep. Squeeze the bum. Don't go too fast. With control. Okay, pause. Breathe in, backwards, 5. Okay, pause again, big breath in, watch that shoulder, keep pulling it down, forward. And relax, big breath in, breathe out, release both the stomach and your legs. Excellent, let's go other side. Right, onto the side, nice long lines. Hand is that stabilizer, head on bicep, point your toes, lengthen the body, reach to the wall with the hand. So shoulder back and down, big breath in, prepare, create space, lift the tummy up between rib and hip. Big breath in again, breathe out, feet come up, off the ground, nice and long. 5 sweeps, 5 back circles, 5 forward. Breathe in. Squeeze the bum every time you sweep. Watch that shoulders and creep up, keep it down. 3, 4, 5, pause. Breathe in. Backwards. Should be 1 breath. Okay, so ideally you're not breathing in and out every time. 1 big breath, you get 5 circles. Try it with a forward one. Big breath in. And breathe in again. And release. Lovely. Okay, so your progression onto the other side now. Keep rotating those sides. Okay, so the progression, we're going to do 5 sweeps. Don't go into the circles just yet, as you've just started to bring the arm off the ground. We're going to just allow the body to strengthen bit by bit. Bit of a process building up the side leg line. Okay, so arm on the side, big breath in, prepare. Space, big breath in again, feet up, arms here, big breath in, 1 breath, 5 sweeps. And release. Whew, good. Ready, challenges the balance. Let's go the other way. Nice and long. Okay, arm on the side. Lengthen your body, scapula down and back. Big breath in, create space between rib and hip. Breathe in again. Breathe out, feet are up. And 5 sweeps. Big breath in, slowly. And big breath in, breathe out. So obviously if you're wobbling and you're falling all over the place with the leg on the side, the arm on the side, sorry, bring it back. Use it as your stabilizer. Okay, so again, progress that side leg line. Try and get that arm onto the side. Challenge the body with regards to balance. Let the core do all the work. Okay, this is where you're going to start really feeling that core working and strengthening. Right, we're going to go into side kneeling. So this is the progression of side leg lying. Okay, so as it mentions in the actual heading, you kneel. Okay, so feet are flat at the back. Okay, so plantar flexion, shoulders back and down. We're not going to do the whole movement of side kneeling. We're just going to break it down. Okay, we're going to do a holding pattern. First part of the movement. Okay, again, obviously this is working shoulder stability, lots of trunk strengthening, stability, as well as hip stability on the first part of the movement. There is a lot of mobility because there are sweeps and circles as well, but we're just going to go into holding pattern first one. So, big breath in. We're going to go to the right side. What I want you to do is breathe out. You drop down. Okay. So, your shoulder is right above the palm of your hand. Your neck is going in line with the curve of the spine. Okay. So, we're going to bring one arm up. So, your arms, one above the other, stacked. Big breath in. Breathe out. We're going to bring one leg up. Okay. Point the toe and you hold. So remember that back leg's not there. Bring it back straight. So one arm above the other, one leg's out, and hold. Squeeze that bum muscle of the leg that's out. 30-second hold. 3, 2, 1. Drop and release. Okay. So side kneeling. Tricky. Let's try the other side. We've just started going into this one, so don't worry too much if you're wobbling all over the place. If you're feeling your back on that movement, stick to side leg line. Okay. So again, kneeling, shoulders back and down. We're going to go to the left side. Big breath in. Breathe out, tilt, and drop. Okay. So your knees together initially, your shoulder is stacked above the palm. Other arm up, so one arm above the other, shoulders are stacked. Big breath in, breathe out, bring your foot round, leg up, point your toe. Head in line with spine. Hold. Keep that leg up, keep squeezing the bum. Few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, breathe out, leg down, and slowly bum down and release. Okay, so even for myself, I've been doing this for a long time. Holding just that movement is so tricky. It's one to practice. Okay, we will be coming back to it quite often in the next few sessions. So really practice, practice. Okay, so let's go through it one more time, and then we're going to go into spine twist. So one more time, 20-second hold each side. So kneeling, big breath in. We're going to go to the right side. Breathe out as you just drop. Okay, knees are together. If you're looking down, shoulder stacked over the palm. Okay, get your other arm up. Neck in line with spine, or the curve of the spine. Big breath in, breathe out. Leg goes up. Try and get that leg hip height. Hold. Even if you're down there, don't worry too much. Really try and bring it up, pull it back so everything's in alignment. Foot behind. 2, breathe in, breathe out, knee in and release. So a lot of muscles working there to keep you in that position. Okay, let's go the other side. Right, shoulders back and down, big breath in, breathe out, and we drop. Okay, so looking down, shoulders stacked above palm. Okay, other arm goes up, big breath in, breathe out, leg out, point your toe, hold. Keep that foot hip height if you can. If you can't, hold it, even stay down here. Bring your foot down and use it as a stabilizer. But let your shoulder do the work in this. Keep the hips forward. Foot goes back behind. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. And relax. So massive work through your trunk, back muscles, obliques, and all the abdominals to the front end of the body. So again, practice that one. Right. Whew, quick sip of water. Spine twist. Okay. Again, very important Pilates exercise. We're going to start with the legs crossed, prayer position. As we go through the movements, we're going to get the legs out into that V shape, and you progress if you can, legs together. Okay, so let's start legs crossed though. Again, lots of breathing in this movement. You're breathing in before you start, you rotate, you pause, you breathe in again, and always back to start position. So, hands together, shoulders back and down, nice long neck. So lengthen that spine, long spine. Big breath in, just the trunk moves. Breathe out. Pause. Breathe in. And out. Other side. Breathe in. Pause. Shoulders back and down. Breathe out. For those who can, arms out. Legs out. Arms out. Legs out. Okay. Draw into the armpit. Long spine. Big breath in. Pull your toes to your knees, breathe out, just the trunk moves. Pause, breathe in, breathe out, to middle, breathe in, and out, pause, breathe in, and out. For those who can, Legs out in front, keep your toes pulled towards you, long spine, arms around, down into armpits, long neck. Breathe in, breathe out. Just the trunk's moving, not your arms. And breathe out. Draw down, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, good. So lots of hamstring work, lots of quad work. And again, really challenging that spine. Try and feel like your spine's being pulled longitudinally up to the ceiling. Okay. If you've got a block or a cushion, you can progress the movement by either sitting on it. That little bit of height takes the strain off the hamstrings and the quads. Okay, let's go one more. Start prayer. Big breath in. Shoulders back and down. Breathe out. Breathe in and out. Progress it to wherever you want to progress it. I'm going to go legs long, arms long, into the armpits, long neck. Breathe in, breathe out. Pulse. Breathe in, breathe out. Pulse for 3. Do one more, breathe in. One breath, you turn, breathe out, pulse the same time. Breathe in and out. Last one. And out, all the way, pulse. Breathe in, breathe out. And relax. Excellent. Right, let's just go onto our back. Knees to chest. Shoulders to floor. Reset that lower back. Lovely. Rock from side to side. Right, good. Okay. So leg pull prone, leg pull supine. Let's start with leg pull prone. So leg pull prone, ankles, core, scapular mobility and stability, as well as breathing, of course. Okay, this is the easier one of the two. Okay, so let's go on to all fours. Knee shoulder width across, chest over palm. Nice long neck, nice and tall through scapula. Okay. So to prepare, big breath in, you breathe out, squeeze your bum cheek, extend your leg. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so we are set. So, one movement, big breath in, we're going to do 5 pulses. And relax. So to only breathe once in that movement. Now we're going to bring the leg up, 2 pulses each side, 1 breath each side. Big breath in, squeeze your bum, lift your leg, and down. Breathe in, and down. Breathe in, breathe out, knees come down. Go to child pose. So just remember with all these movements, spine twist, leg pull prone, when you do your big breath at the start, you're going into a pulse and the movement, or the movement and pulses. You're trying to do the movement and the pulses in that one singular breath. That's why you need to breathe diaphragmatically, as much air in through the nose as you can. And then it's all about timing as you release the oxygen. Okay, let's go again. We'll go double, progress into singles, all in one go. Okay. Chest over palm, hips stacked over knees. Right, tall through scapula, nice and long neck. Big breath in, breathe out. Okay. Big breath in, breathe out, 5 double pulses, 1 breath. Remember, your body is moving as one unit, like a bridge. 3, 4, 4. Pause. Big breath in. Breathe out, one breath, lift your leg and pulse. And down. Big breath in. One breath out, lift, pulse. And down. Breathe in. Breathe out. And back to child pose. Lovely. Again, if you're really struggling in that straight arm plank position, you regress it to your normal elbow plank. So let's do one set regressed, okay? Same thing applies. Chest over elbows, nice and tall through scapula. Your feet to shoulder width across, your bum and stomach, quads are on. Right, big breath in, 5 pulses. One breath. Pause. Breathe in. Lift the leg, 2 pulses. Okay, just a pulse. Big breath in. Lift the leg, 2 pulses. Okay, we do again. Now we're going to go through the ankle. Big breath in. Lift the leg and pulse through the ankle. Lovely. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, knees under, and child pose. You can really feel those shoulders or scapula working over time. Couple of big breaths, nose to mouth. There are lots of ways to do prone leg pull. Forearm, long arm, you can go double pulses, you can go one leg up, 2 pulses each side, or you can just lift the leg up and squeeze the bum, so straight leg pulses. So lots of different variations, okay, practice it, brilliant. So let's go leg pull, supine. Okay. So we're just going to a holding or preparation phase first. Leg pull supine, back end of the body, so scap retraction, lots of work through wrists and elbows. Again, quads, bum, all working, as well as that hip mobility. So, let's go into a 20-second hold before we start the movement, just to get ourselves familiar with where the body needs to be. So pull the toes to the knees initially, so it's dorsiflexion initially. Shoulders back and down, nice long neck. Okay, hands either away from you or towards the bum muscles. Okay, lightly weight. Big breath in, head goes to the spine, squeeze your bum, tighten your abs, breathe out. Point your toes now to the floor. It's plantar flexion as you go up. Nice straight lines. Stomach on, bum on, quads are on. Head in line with spine. Just be careful, even I was doing it there, don't lose your neck. Keep holding, keep breathing. 2 more seconds. Last breath. And breathe out and down. Okay, good. So for myself, I don't really feel the wrist work. I know the wrists are working, but I do feel my elbows are really fighting to keep that locked arm position. Okay. So again, for those who are struggling just with the preparation phase or the hold, just stick to the hold. Practice the hold. Practice getting that body strong in that position. Sets you up for the movement. Okay. Right, so let's go into the movement. For those who can. So, dorsiflexion, shoulders drawn back and down. Hands are away. Nice long neck. Big breath in. Breathe out and prepare. Okay, so I'm ready. Toes are pointed. So we're going to do 2 pulses each side, 1 breath. Right leg first, big breath in, squeeze the bum. Breathe in, breathe out. Pause, breathe in, breathe out, and down we go. Okay, so you never want to do more than 2 pulses each side. You'll find that your shape is compromised, and then it's pointless doing the exercise in bad form. Okay, let's go again. Right. Okay, hands behind. So dorsiflexion, toes to knees, shoulder blades back and down, nice long neck. Okay, big breath in. Breathe out, point your toes, plantar, squeeze your bum, got your quads on, abs are tight, head with spine. Big breath in. Pause, breathe in. Pause again, breathe in. And breathe out, and down we go. Whew. Okay, excellent. So those are really feeling those elbows and wrists, don't worry, it does get better. Again, just practice. The more you practice, obviously, the stronger those joints become. Okay. Right. Let's do one more set. So, dorsiflexion, shoulders back and down. Nice long neck. Big breath in, breathe out. Squeeze your bum, tighten your quads, abs are on. Head is with spine. Breathe in, breathe out. Squeeze the bum each time you lift that leg. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, breathe in, breathe out. Slowly down. And relax. Good. Whew. Right, it's the shoulders tomorrow. Great. So keep practicing that, guys. Keep referring to the video. Have a look at the regressions. Obviously with leg pull supine, sort of the only regression really is just the hold. You've got to practice it. Leg pull prone, there's a lot of different regressions you can look at. Long arm, elbow, leg pulses, double leg. Okay, so practice it. Okay, so we're going into extension work now. So extension work, jackknife, scissors, and bicycle. So they're all working massively through your trunk and just working through the trunk going upwards. Very tricky exercise indeed. Okay, so we're going to go into just the hold or the jackknife to start. Okay. So remember, breathing very important with this one. You've got to breathe out with force. It allows you to drive your body up. So we're just going to go into a holding phase first. Okay? You're just going to get your body used to that position where you work through scissors and bicycle. Okay, palms are down, shoulders, neck nice and neutral. Always a pelvic tilt, big breath in, pelvic tilt, legs come up to tabletop. Right, so that's how we start. So as you breathe in and you breathe out, you're going to drive your legs up, hands go above the bum muscles, and your triceps and shoulders or scapula used as an ankle stabilizer. I'm just going to hold for 20 seconds. Right, so big breath in, pelvic tilt, breathe out, up we go. Hold. So I'm on my scapula, my triceps and the scapula are supporting my lower body. Point your toes, your abs tight, tight, tight. Just hold for 20 seconds. Head should have no pressure on the neck and head. A few more seconds. Right, big breath in at the top. Breathe out, and you gently allow the body to articulate down. Don't just drop the legs, okay? So you're always rounding that spine to the ground. Let's go one more. Okay, palms down, nice neutral neck and chin. Big breath in, pelvic tilt, so knit the ribs up to the hip. Tabletop legs. Okay, big breath in, breathe out, and we're up. Supported by the hands under the bum. Shoulder blades, not the neck and head. Hold. Keep breathing. A few more seconds. Right, big breath in. Breathe out, slowly down. Okay, good. So progression of that is nice little trunk pulses. So really starting to work through abdominals and back extensors. Start to strengthen them. When you're doing the pulse, your legs don't have to be directly above you. They can be tilted ever so slightly. Okay? And you're going to do 5 pulses with me. Okay, hands stay above the bum cheeks. Okay, so let's see how we go on this one. Right. Prepare. Palms down. Neck and chin neutral. Deep breath in. Pelvic tilt. Tabletop legs. Okay. Big breath in. Breathe out. And up we go. Okay. So, I'll do it slowly for you. No pressure on the head and neck. Big breath in. You breathe out. So breathe in. And hands are holding gently. If you can, take your hands away. Two more. To come back down, big breath in and slowly down. Excellent. Right, you don't have to take your hands away, of course. You can keep your hands there. Let's do one more. Okay, so we're just progressing this movement. So this movement, lots of progressions. Obviously, choose the one that's working for you. Even those holds are great. Let's go one more with the pulses. Let's start with the pulses under the bum, and then if you can, bring your hands down to floor and really use scapula and tricep as your stabilizer. Right, prepare. Neutral chin and neck, palms down. Big breath in, pelvic tilt, legs up, tabletop. Okay, big breath in. Breathe out. Up we go. Okay, so for those who want to keep holding, you can. For those who are more adventurous, drop your hands and pulse. Breathe in. Contract your core every time you go up. A couple more. Big breath in. Breathe out. Articulate down. Well done. Whew. Okay, let's just come up, have a little breather on that one. So lots going on there, lots to take in. Obviously this is all new for a lot of you. Don't be too worried if you're wobbling, shaking all over the place. It takes a long time to really master these exercises. As long as you have an idea of how you are supposed to set up, what the movement looks like, and you can tell with breathing that that's very important. Right, so let's go into, we'll just go into scissors today. We'll do one set of scissors, one set of bicycle. Okay, for those who can. Okay, let's start with scissors. Okay. Right, palms down, neutral neck and chin. Big breath in, pelvic tilt, legs up to tabletop one at a time. Big breath in, breathe out, up we go. Okay. So, scissors, big breath in, toe to floor. So, big toe, drive it to the floor. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out. Let's go. Keep going. 2 more. Feet together. Just remember, neck and head, no pressure. All on scapula. Big breath in. Breathe out. Articulate down. Okay, good. So it takes a lot of energy for these ones. Let's just stretch nice and long. Reach those arms up high. A couple of big breaths. Let's flood the body with some oxygen. Good. Okay. Right, so we're going to go into bicycle. Okay, we're going to finish with bicycle. Okay, so preparation is the same as scissors. Neck and chin, neutral, shoulders back and down, palms on the floor. Big breath in. Pelvic tilt, one leg up at a time, tabletop. Pause, big breath in. Breathe out, up we go. Okay, okay. Onto the shoulder blades, neck and head, neutral, and relax. Big breath in, and forward, bicycle. Toes to floor, heels to bum. Big circular movements. Remember that heel is really big. Keep your core tight. Keep going. Couple more. And relax. Big breath in. Breathe out. Articulate down. Right. So, scissors and bicycle. Lots to practice. Have a good practice at that side leg lying, okay? So we've progressed that to the arm on the side, and again, that side kneeling position, where you're just kneeling and you're holding that position. Very tricky, of course. Lots of work today through the trunk, obviously front core muscles, but a lot of oblique work, and yeah, practice, practice, practice. Right, let's cool down. Okay, let's come up onto our feet. Nice soft knees, weights and heels, just wrap arms. Nice and gentle, at least 20. A lot of work for the trunk today, a lot of back extensor work, a lot of abdominal work. Don't be surprised if your abs slightly stiff tomorrow. Mine will be. Couple more. Okay. 2 or 3 ragdoll roll downs. Soft knees, weights and heels. Chin to chest. Drop to the floor. Ragdoll drop. Everything's loose. Big breath in. Breathe out. Slowly through the mid-back. Everything's relaxed. Head, arms, hands. Shoulders, head, chin. Big breath in. Breathe in at the bottom. Breathe out. Articulate up. Let's go, last one. Big breath in. Chin to chest, soft knees, drop to the floor like a rag doll. Big breath in. Shoulders, head and chin. Right, for those of you who tune into that session, bit of a challenge, I know, lots to take in there. Again, just refer back to the video, pause it at times, have a look at the movements, get the breathing right, and we will be revisiting a lot of these movements again, so don't worry too much. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. And I hope we'll see you guys on a quiz night tonight, 7:30.